through where no one's been before.
Hello, welcome. Welcome to the 2023-24 CNA pinning ceremony for South Lake High School. My name is Christy Carroll. I am the CNA instructor. Very proud South Lake faculty member, parent, and a lot of other things that I'm proud of throughout this school. It means a lot that you all are here. The kids have worked very hard. Mr. Benson gets nervous when I have a microphone, and I forgot to get you tissues this year. But I did write my speech this time because when I'm off script, you never know what's going to happen. So I will be reading, and that's usually not how I fly, but I thought I would do it, by the book this time. So this is such a full circle moment for me as an educator and a nurse to be here tonight. I have known 4 of these students since they were in the 2nd grade. I was Nurse Christy back in those days. There may be one that I saw more often than others because she was on the frequent flyer plan, trying to always go home from school. I think I knew Oma's phone number by heart from my friend Kaylin over here. I have been at South Lake High School since 2017, and since that time I have seen many Pine Ridge students pass through the halls and sit in my classroom. There will not be many more years when I recognize names and faces of those who are no longer so small. My coming to South Lake was something that I know was orchestrated by God, who has a plan much bigger than my own. I went back to school with 3 young kids to become a nurse, and never did I imagine that nursing would bring me to teaching. There are days when I think I really may be going crazy, but there has never been a time in the past 7 years that I doubted I was supposed to be here. I taught the prerequisite classes to this program for the past 6 years, and these students had me for all of those. They all applied for CNA last year with the expectation that they would have a different instructor, but our previous instructor left over the summer to pursue a new opportunity. So we began the school year with no instructor in place. It was a very stressful time, and I knew every day that they were losing out on valuable instruction. As you can imagine, it's really hard to find a registered nurse that's willing to come teach high school. When we just weren't finding the right fit, it became apparent that I would need to move over and step into this position. For good or bad, they were stuck with me again. It was a bittersweet move because I love teaching anatomy and I love the underclassmen, but I was ready for a new challenge and to use my nursing knowledge in a different way. When I think of this past school year, there are several phrases that come to mind. Baptism by fire is one that stands out prominently. I have learned a lot by trial and error, and I am grateful for a few of the instructors in the county who were always happy to answer my endless questions, texts, and emails. It has been a blessing to me to watch this group of young people take on responsibility and do things I know they never imagined they would be doing at 17 and 18 years old, maybe ever for that matter. All of their experiences are now a part of who they are, and even those that were not ideal are still part of their journey. This opportunity, in my opinion, is priceless for a high school student to take part in. Having a desire to work in healthcare is one thing, but finding out if you have the stomach for it, in a very real sense, will help them determine if this is a trajectory that they will stay on or if they will need to adjust their path. Even if they never work as a CNA, or a nurse, or any other healthcare provider, they will have these basic human skills for caring for another person. These will come in handy when they become parents, hopefully a very long future between now and then, or when they take care of you, their parents, sometime down the road, hopefully a long time from now too. This group of young people are exceptionally hardworking. Many hold jobs as well as take part in several different extracurricular activities. We have 5 members of the South Lake High School band who are very gifted musicians. All of these students have done a pretty amazing job balancing all they have on their plates, but I also think they have been humbled at times to know they really can't do all things all of the time. They have made some prioritization errors at times, but they also learned how to persevere when they felt immense pressure. Life outside of school has also thrown some curveballs their way. On top of all that, they have the pressure of figuring out what college they are going to attend or what they want to do with their lives when they leave this nest for good on May 15th. I have tried my best to hold the students to a high standard, and I even give them daily employability points. That has become a bit of a joke amongst them to call each other out on offenses they feel are worthy of losing employability points. I always find the dynamic of a classroom so interesting because it is a group of people who otherwise may never have been in the same place together.
Okay, so when I call your names, come up, please. Michelle Beck. Kaylin Kurtzinger. Brianna Daly. Willie Diaz.
Y'all don't know how bad he's wanted this.
Andrea Gamez. Braden Gilchrist.
Good.
Jasmine Luna. Lauren Mauser. Jocelyn Mora Hernandez.
That's my sister.
Madison Paul. Christina Barada.
That's my wife.
She's mine next.
All right, at this time, let me find my spot. We will be reading the pledge. We will recite the pledge to signify your commitment to this practice of caring for others and to publicly acknowledge your acceptance of this great responsibility. So if everyone will take your pledge out of your pocket, please. So just repeat after me. I solemnly pledge myself to the service of humanity and will endeavor to practice my profession with conscience and with dignity. I wish I could practice that. I will maintain by all the means in my power the honor and noble tradition of my profession. The total health of my patients will be my first consideration. I will hold in confidence all personal matters to my knowledge. I will not permit consideration of religion, nationality, race, or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. At this time, I would like to introduce the nursing assistant completers from Southlake High School for the 2023-24 school year. At this time, you're welcome to take pictures. We will have, you saw refreshments as you came in. There's also a balloon arch with a step and repeat behind it over here for you to take some pictures. If your family is going to go out to dinner tonight, Southlake football is having a spirit night at Texas Roadhouse, so tell them you're there to support Southlake. But please help me again in congratulating this awesome group of young people.